What does it take to scale a 150-foot ancient tree with only wooden pegs for support while surrounded by thousands of defensive, wild giant honeybees? Today, we're heading deep into the rugged forests of northern Vietnam on a humble journey to harvest wild, golden honey sustainably. It's a test of patience, teamwork, and our deep respect for these wild pollinators. Let's go! Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm really excited to bring you along on one of our most challenging journeys yet. We're starting out from our little home base nestled deep in the forests of northern Vietnam. But first, I'm going to make a quick run up to town to grab some food and fresh fruit. After that, we'll head straight into the woods to take on today's challenge. Right now, we are deep in the mountains of northern Vietnam, surrounded by ancient jungles and massive, majestic limestone cliffs. We're gonna swing by a little roadside market to grab some food for tonight. I managed to find a few big cucumbers and some plums. The folks here are incredibly kind and welcoming. Leaving the village behind, the weather starts to challenge us. Recent rains have turned the dirt tracks into thick, sticky clay. This is where the real work begins. One of our bikes gets heavily bogged down in a deep mud rut. There is no room for pride out here. We park the other bikes, roll up our sleeves, and work together to push and pull the machine through the mire. It's physically exhausting, and we are already sweating before we've even started hiking. But in the forest, teamwork is your most valuable tool. We are hiking through limestone terrain, which means the rocks are sharp as knives. Every step has to be placed carefully to avoid a nasty slip. As we hike deeper, the canopy closes in above us, blocking out the harsh sun but trapping the humidity. We are carrying heavy plastic baskets, coils of thick climbing ropes, and our canvas protective suits. The sheer physical effort is immense, but the sounds of the wild forest, the birds, the cicadas, and the rustling leaves keep our spirits high. We are entering the domain of the wild bees, and we must tread respectfully. The climb begins. To scale these giant trees, we use a traditional method. Wooden pegs driven into the trunk of the tree like a ladder, which have been left here from previous years. However, we also use modern safety harnesses and climbing ropes to ensure we are secured at all times. Climbing a tree of this height is a slow, methodical process. Every peg must be tested for stability before putting our weight on it. As I ascend, the ground quickly recedes beneath me. The canopy opens up, revealing a breathtaking view of the green valleys below. But there's no time to get distracted. The gentle hum of the forest is slowly replaced by a deep, resonant buzz. Thousands of bees are already swarming around the tree, sensing our approach. I finally reached the first major branch, about 100 feet above the forest floor. Here is the first nest. It's a magnificent structure, absolutely covered in a thick carpet of bees. We are using a very sharp, clean knife. We carefully slice only the top portion of the comb, the honey dome, which is packed with thick, golden honey. We make sure to leave the lower half, the brood comb containing the larvae and eggs, completely untouched on the branch. This is the heart of sustainable harvesting. Once the honey is cut, we place it into a clean plastic bag and prepare to lower it down. I want to share a really important principle with you. We always harvest our honey sustainably. When we collect from these wild nests, we never destroy the colony. Instead, we only slice away the top portion, the honey dome, and leave the lower brood comb completely untouched, which is where the baby bees and larvae grow. This allows the colony to quickly recover, rebuild, and keep doing their job pollinating this incredible ecosystem. It's a delicate balance. And today, we hope to show you just how much respect we try to have for the natural world. With the first few nests harvested, we secure the bags to our pulley system. We slowly and carefully lower the heavy bags of fresh honeycomb down to our teammates waiting on the forest floor. Each bag easily weighs around 25 to 30 pounds. Lowering the honey requires clear communication. We use handheld radios to talk to the ground crew because the rustling leaves and the buzzing bees make it impossible to hear each other by shouting. It's a slow descent for the honey, ensuring the bags don't catch on branches and rupture, which would waste this precious forest gift. With our baskets filled and the sun beginning to dip below the mountain peaks, it's time to head down. Rappelling down the massive trunk is a relief for our tired muscles, but we still maintain absolute focus until our boots touch the solid ground. Back on the forest floor, we strip off our heavy suits and finally breathe in the cool air. Looking at the baskets of pure, golden, wild forest honey, we feel a deep sense of gratitude. This honey carries the essence of hundreds of wild mountain flowers. Working in these thick suits under the hot sun at this altitude is exhausting. You lose a lot of water quickly, but obviously, you cannot take off your hood when surrounded by thousands of angry bees. We've developed a simple, clever trick for this. We bring packs of milk with straws. By carefully guiding the straw through a small, self-sealing port or slightly pressing the straw against the mesh, we can drink and stay hydrated without exposing our faces. Sitting on a branch 100 feet in the air, sipping milk while surrounded by a cloud of wild bees, is a surreal experience. It gives us the quick burst of energy we need to tackle the next few nests on the outer branches. We pack up our gear, ensure we leave no trash behind, and prepare for the hike back to our bikes. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed learning about our sustainable wild honey harvest and getting a glimpse of life in the mountains of Vietnam, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, stay safe and take care of our wild spaces.